Hey guys, Christina here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to share with you the drawing that I did for the 12th day of Inktober. I realize I'm a bit behind with the uploads for Inktober, but I've had a very busy week and I've been ill as well, so my voice was not too great and I didn't have time to edit my videos. I've been drawing every day of Inktober, but it's just the editing that sometimes gets me. And I know I said that maybe I'm going to combine a bunch of days into one video, but I feel like this one deserves its own special video because this is a challenge that I was tagged to do by Sasha Fitzgerald. She's an incredibly talented artist here on YouTube, and I'm going to link her channel down below in case you haven't seen her work, because she's honestly amazing. She's one of my favorite people to watch here on YouTube, and she's so sweet as well, and her artwork is stunning. Her Inktober drawings are absolutely incredible. But she tagged me to do the 10-minute painting challenge. And the rules for this challenge are very simple. You start with a white or black sheet of paper. You can have your drawing pre-sketched, and you can use any medium that you want to use. And you need to finish your artwork in 10 minutes or less. And the theme for the drawings is Haunted Forest. So it's really a theme that appeals to me because you know how I like my creepy stuff, and I don't usually draw a lot of nature type things, so I thought that would be pretty cool. And I've been wanting to do the 10-minute drawing challenge forever, but I've been struggling to come up with what I want to draw for it, so I felt it was a nice opportunity for me to work on something and see if I can manage the 10-minute drawing challenge. Before I get into explaining what was the concept behind this piece, I would like to tag some art channels here on YouTube. I would really love to see what Black Summer Coloring, H.I.T's art, and Illustration with Evie are going to come up with. I think Evie is already tagged by Sasha. You know, maybe by the time this video is up, some of those people might have uploaded a video about this challenge if someone else tagged them. But anyway, you know, girls, if you haven't done it yet and you feel like it, I would love to see what you'll come up with. And obviously everyone who's watching, you know, feel free to take part. It's a lot of fun and we all would love to see what you come up with. But anyway, the concept for this piece was basically, obviously the theme was Haunted Forest, but I didn't want to draw a scene that's happening in the middle of the forest. I wanted to draw kind of someone who's approaching the forest, and it's kind of like at the edge of the forest, and you see like ghosts waiting for that person behind the trees. And that's what I tried to do. So you have this man in the distance who's walking towards the forest, then you have this ghost girl hiding and kind of waiting for him, and you're not necessarily sure why she's there, why she's waiting, what are her intentions. And to be honest, I'm not too sure, but I think it's pretty neat idea. And I decided to really keep this very simple because I only have 10 minutes to finish it, and I'm working with ink and it's not like the fastest thing to work with. So I decided to keep the ghost and the man in the distance like silhouettes, and also the tree as well. I decided not to like do any shading, but just go with a solid black color. And I wanted to keep the color palette for this piece very, very simple and minimal as well. So I used just my black ink and my red ink. And something that you're going to see kind of soon is when I started working on the background, Originally I wanted to make the sky a really deep red color, but then I didn't clean my brush very well after I used the black ink, and I dipped it in the red one, and I didn't check if everything was fine with the color. I just went straight onto the sketchbook, and I realized that it was kind of this grayish red that kind of happened when I mixed the black and the red. And to be honest, I like it a lot more than I would have liked it if it was just a solid red. Plus, the red ink that I've got is it's by Winsor and Newton, and the name of the red is Deep Red, and it's a very, very nice color. But to make it really opaque, you need to go over it a few times, and I really wanted a solid red in the background, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. I would have spent probably the majority of the 10 minutes just doing the sky. So overall, I'm very happy with the concept for this piece and with the way it turned out. I made a very, very stupid mistake in the end. You're going to see it. Basically, it's in the last few seconds of the countdown. I decided to add some shading to the path that a man's walking on, and I made a boo-boo. I really ruined it. I thought that maybe after the 10 minutes are done and I'm done with the challenge, I should maybe work a little bit more on the piece and add some details and fix the mistake that I made with the path. But then I was like, well, that's not the point of the challenge. The point of the challenge is to see what you can do in 10 minutes. And to be honest, when I started working, I thought that 10 minutes were plenty of time for me to finish this piece. No problem. I had this wild idea that I'll be able to add details with my white jelly roll pen. I wanted to add some details in the tree and some details on the grayish part of the body of the ghost, because I wanted to create that feel of like transparency, as if you're seeing through her, you're seeing the tree. But I definitely didn't have time to do it. And the other thing that I found really weird is that while I was working on this drawing, I felt like I was working a lot faster than what I can see now. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I'm not working fast at all, and I'm like, why is this taking so much time? But while I was painting this, I was like, man, I'm fast, I'm doing great. I almost felt like I'll be done in like 5 minutes, and it's gonna be like a super fast challenge, but that's not the way it worked out. So that's really interesting. You know, I obviously usually when I upload art videos, I speed up the drawing process a lot, and I never watch the whole video of me actually drawing it in real time, so I've never really seen myself draw in real time. And it's kind of weird, but it's interesting at the same time. Overall, I really, really like the concept for this artwork. I already have an idea in my head about a bigger piece that's with kind of similar idea, kind of reusing the concept for this one, but obviously spending a lot more time on it and making it look really good. But I'm really happy. I've been kind of intimidated by the 10-minute drawing challenge, basically because usually it's just, you know, you draw whatever you want, and I struggle with coming up with like little small like fast ideas for little small fast drawings a lot. So it was nice that I had a team for this one, and it was a lovely team as well. I really enjoyed working on it. I really love drawing trees, especially when it's just like a silhouette. It's probably my favorite thing to do. So that was a lot of fun, and I like the fact that I didn't go for like inside the woods kind of theme. So I feel like that was nice. Oh yeah, this is me making the mistake right here, right? Why did I decide to add this thing there? I would never know. I mean, I suppose we can pretend that it's this guy's shadow and it's just very, very long. But overall, I think that's one of the things that, in my opinion, ruined it a little bit. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.